All right, we're going to go over the flash offense. All right, we're going to go over the flash offense here. Now we can run flash on a 2-3. That's again 2-3-4 outs, the same thing. Or we can run it on a 5 out. Okay. Now let's start up on the 2-3 first. Right side, left side, ball is here. The 5 is opposite ball side, so it's on the right side, low post. Now on the flash offense, the two corners, the 3 and the 4, needs to pay attention to where the ball is at. Because the ball is on the left side of the floor now, the 4 corner is the flasher. They're going to come up here, and they're going to move around the top corner edges to the top of the 3-point or free throw box. As long as the ball stays on the left side of the floor, it can move back and forth, but it's on the left side of the floor. The 4 still stays near the top corner edges, okay, to try to get the feed. Once the ball moves back, again, here they still stay at the top. Once the ball crosses back to the right side of the floor, that's where the 4 flasher returns home. And then the 3 is going to be the new flasher. It's going to come in now. Now, the 5 needs to pay attention too, right? Because we say that the 5 plays opposite ball side. So now that the ball moved over to the right side of the court, the 5 needs to move over here. And again, we said that we want the 5 to clear to the opposite, because if the ball eventually, right, let's say that the ball eventually gets to the 4 and the 4 wants to drive, look at all that space, right, that the 5 cleared up. So just be mindful. Whoever's playing the 5 spot, you have to always play opposite ball side. So the flashers just flash in and out until the ball moves back to your side of the floor, and then the flasher moves back out, and then now the 4 flashes in, and then 5 again, opposite ball side, go here. Okay, so now you're going to have some options, right? If the ball comes down here, the 3 can decide to drive in with more open spacing. If we feed the 4, then the 4 has options now. Now, one thing that you're going to want to think about when you are the flasher is that sometimes on the flash out, let's say the ball gets flashed back to the right side now, and you would generally, the 4 would generally return home. But what we can do too is, because there's going to be a D right here, right, on all these guys. The 4, instead of flashing back home, can come and screen the 2 here, and the 2 can take the ball in, or depending on where the screen side is set up on either side here. And again, the 5D, if the 5 never moves, the D's here, so that when the 2 drives, right, 2's going to run into the 5D, or the 5D might step up. So very important. 5, take your defender out with you, so that if the 2 drives in, it's more of a open drive with that screen. Okay, so 4, if you don't screen, you just return home. Okay, so this is a 2-3 flash, but just keep in mind the flasher, you can come up and screen as well before you return home. Okay. Now, next we're gonna illustrate the 5 out flash. There's no difference in philosophy. It's just that we don't have our 5 guy in the middle or the low post. So on the 5 out flash, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Same thing here. Ball starts up relatively in the front or the middle here. Right side, left side. Let's say now the ball moves over to the 3. Now that's when the flash starts. 4. Flashes up top. Ball stays here. On the right side, flasher still moves around relatively at the top corners of the free throw box. Again, ball stays here, or on the right side, flasher stays in the same area. Ball comes here, flasher still stays because the ball hasn't returned to their origination side. Now that the ball does return back to the left side, that's where the 4 moves out here, back to the corner. Okay, and again, remember, throw in as well. Ball moves to the top, ball now moves to the right side, flasher comes in, ball moves back to the left side. Flasher, instead of returning home, you might want to come up and screen the 2 so that the 2 now, depending on where the screen is, could come on either side. Okay, so this is the flash offense ran through a 5-out setup, similar to the 4-out. Again, just that on the 5-out we don't have the 5 guy playing low post here, so everything is clearer on this setup.